Geek Porn here. Today I'm going to talk about Age of Conan some more, and in this video I'm going to reference World of Warcraft a lot. And the reason why I'm going to reference World of Warcraft is because I played that game for so long. I played it for 6-7 years, so that it's kind of like it's the MMO that I know a lot about, so when I talk about things in Age of Conan, that's why I'm gonna refer to that. And plus it's also, I know Blizzard stole a lot of ideas from other MMOs, and I'm gonna do some research to find out if I'm right about it or not, or if it's just me speculating. But there's a lot of things that are kind of similar in Age of Conan, and I wonder if Blizz took the idea for World of Warcraft. As you know, you've seen my one character in my videos. It's my Guardian. I play her a lot. I got her up to level 43 now, and once you get that high a level, you kind of have to sub to the game at that point, and you have to get the expansion. There's just so many quests that you can't do because there's, restricted dungeons. You can't get into certain dungeons unless you're a subscribed player, and I went and got the Rise of the Godslayer expansion. They give you a lot of cool items for free. Like, I got the collector's edition, and it came with 30 days of free game time. So with the expansion, I got a bunch of bind-on-account items that can be used with any character you currently have or any character you make in the future. They do have an 8-character slot max when you become a subbed player. But the thing is, they'll let you add other character slots, but you have to pay for the slots. Some of these items, they're kind of similar to WoW, like you get like fireworks for some reason that are on like a CD timer. Like you can use one only 24 hours, like every 24 hours, and another one's only every 12 hours. I don't know why they're included, but I thought it was kind of lame. Another cool thing that was in these bags that you get with your bind-on-account items was I got a free pet that was limited to this collector's edition, and I got a siege mount. And what a siege mount is it's a mount that'll destroy buildings, which you can use in PvP to destroy like rivals, buildings, which I thought was pretty cool. And you can't ride it everywhere. Like, it's not like the mammoths and WoW. You can only ride it in certain areas or whatever. Like, you can't mount up in a city with this thing. And that's another thing, like, it's pretty cool about Conan is you can actually attack while mounted, because you can be dismounted too at the same time, which kind of sucks if you're trying to ride through an area of mobs. I've had that happen to me a couple times. I got dismounted. Also, they've got bind-on-account weapons, which are, they're experience boosting and they're really high damage, which is pretty cool. You get a potion that you drink that garners you double experience for 12 hours, which kind of helps you level up really fast, but at the same time it burns off really fast too. I've used it on a couple of my characters. One of them, the potion's almost gone already. I kind of had to grab my camera and go. I've been kind of busy lately the last few days. So when I have a thought that I want to document in a video, sometimes I'll just grab my camera and just do it with the camera instead of, trying to script stuff with gameplay footage. But I am going to talk more about and I did do some research, and it's looking like Blizzard did steal a lot of ideas from Age of Conan. And it's kind of, it's kind of shitty of Blizzard to do that, because they basically screwed over Age of Conan, and they took a lot of good things from Age of Conan to supplement World of Warcraft and make their Warcraft game better. But I will talk more about that. I'm going to make more videos, I think, explaining these differences and similarities that I think the ideas that WoW took. They've got archetypes. The classes are grouped by archetypes in Age of Conan. They have soldiers, which are your melee warrior, they wear plate type classes, and then they have mages, which are their sorcerer classes, casters. Then there's priests, which are their healing, and healing in Age of Conan is way different than a lot of other games I've seen. It doesn't work like WoW where you stand there and all you do is heal. No, their talents are pretty much hybridized so that you're doing damage while you're healing. And in some cases, like with a bear shaman, you have to do damage in order to heal sometimes. It's weird the way it works. It's different. It's cool. I really like it. It works. It can work with PvP. Works with fucking raiding. I think it's a good fucking system. Also, there are rogues, which another cool thing is the barbarian, following true to Conan lore in the movies and in the books. Barbarians are rogue characters. Yes, they stealth and use two-hand axes, blunts, or swords, which is pretty damn fucking cool. Also, trying to think of how many archetypes I mentioned. I mentioned the soldiers, the mages, the priests, rogues. I mentioned, which, odd enough, their rangers, which are Age of Conan's hunters, are considered rogues. I wanted to mention that you can't just play any class. It's restricted by race. Certain races can and cannot be certain classes or archetypes. Like Aquilonians, which are the Italians, they do not believe in magic, and you cannot be a necromancer or any of those caster classes. So that's just an example. I don't remember all of what the races, what, classes they're allowed to be, because it's so different for each grouping. It kind of mixes and matches, and they can be some and they can't be others. But yeah, I just wanted to say that so you guys know that ahead of time before you go and, select the character and all that.